Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to RC Insiders. Today we're going to introduce you to the BWINE F7 Mini Drone. So if you guys remember a couple months ago, I'll link to it in the description. You can check out the BWINE F7 HD drone. It was a fantastic drone, guys, so we're hoping that we're going to get the same here out of the Mini. Which is this drone happens to be under 250 grams, so this is not a drone that you're going to have to worry about registering with the FAA, but it is a 4K ultra high definition camera, brushless motors, GPS altitude, guys, pretty complete package for a mini drone. So if you want to come over here, I'm going to show you exactly what you get real quick in this box. Alright guys, this is what the box looks like. Gives you a little quick description. Like I said, it's under 250 grams, so you don't have to worry about registering it. 4K, I believe that it's going to shoot video and 2.7K, and the 4K is for pictures. So this is what you get in here. You're going to open it up. You get this cool carrying case from BWINE. Pretty quality. It's got some strength to it. Inside, this is going to be all your user manuals, guys. Highly suggest, just like anything else, that you go through this, get to know your drone before you take it out and lose it. It will come with a quick start guide. If if you're familiar with drones, you want to just hit that quick start guide real quick, jump right on it and get yourself going. But this is what you get real quick, guys. I'm going to open it up. Inside is your drone. That's how it's going to fold. Open up right there. Open up the top first, and then the bottom, and that's what it looks like. Right here is a slot for your micro SD card, and this is for exporting your data. The app will store data for you, so you can check out your flight. There's your camera case, and right there is the camera. So the big difference that I'm going to say right off the bat with the F7 and F7 Mini is this camera is not on a gimbal, so the video quality is not going to be quite as stable. The F7 does have a 3-axis gimbal on it. So basically your video with this drone is going to be as stable as the drone itself is. There's your brushless motors. Anything else on here? This is where your battery is going to go. We'll check that out real quick. You get 2 batteries with it, guys, and you should get between 20 and 30 minutes of fly time with each battery. And they're smart batteries. They're not going to overcharge or over discharge. And you can just click it right there and you can see it has a fullness indicator. So this battery is full, so we're hoping we'll get about 30 minutes out of it. Like I said, you get 2 batteries with it. Get a little toolkit, and you do get 2 USB chargers, guys, so you can get 2 things charging at once. And you get, of course, you get a little pack of extra blades. If you're crash prone like I am with RC stuff, you might need those. This is your controller, guys. There's your handles right here. So this is rechargeable too. Yellow USB, plug it in there, and you can charge up your controller. Here's a look at the controller. So this is a spot for your smartphone right here, or smart device. These are your record and picture buttons. This is to adjust the angle of the camera up and down. You can adjust it during flight. Pretty cool. So you can go up to 90 degrees to 0. And these are your power buttons, your auto takeoff buttons, calibrate button, and this is your return to home button. Guys, the drone does feature an automatic smart return to home. If you ever lose your signal, go out of range, your battery dies, whatever, it will return home automatically, so no fear of losing the drone, hopefully. What you're going to do is you're going to go into wherever you get your apps from. You're going to download the BWINE Mini app, and that's what you're going to get right there. So basically, I found that this drone is super easy to get going. It's going to prompt you with everything you need to do inside the app. So give me a minute here and we'll get it started. I'll just walk you through it real quick how to do it, and then we'll get this thing up for its initial flight. But that's the BWINE Mini app in your app store. And you can, of course, in your user manual, you'll just scan a QR code. It'll take you right here, download it, and you're ready to go. All right, give me a minute. We'll get set up here, and I'll show you how to get it flying. Alright guys, once you open up your BWINE F7 Mini Drone app, just follow the prompts, guys. It's real simple. Connect to the drone's Wi-Fi. It'll basically be like BWINE F7 Mini. Connect it to the drone's Wi-Fi, and then it's going to prompt you. Just follow what it tells you to do inside the app. Nice and simple. So we're going to do compass calibration. So we're going to raise the drone up to about 3 feet off the ground. And we're going to spin it about 3 times. Keep it horizontal, guys. Okay, so that was successful. Now it's going to tell you to do a vertical compass calibration. So we're going to do it this way now. Alright, now we're going to do the gyroscope calibration. We're basically going to set it down on the ground. Push that little button right there. It says calibrate. And that's now you got your live video feed. Everything is good to go. So we're going to go ahead and take off from right here. That'll arm the motors, guys, and we're ready to fly. This is going to be the first takeoff of the F7 Mini. Oh guys, hear the brushless motors? So that's how stable the drone is, guys, right when it first takes off. Basically don't get much better than that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fly around out here, but we're going to hit the record button so we can see what the drone's seeing too. There she goes, guys, the maiden flight. Alright guys, so far basically it's doing exactly what we tell it to do. That's the rate of climb right there. Remember guys, you can go into the settings and you can adjust how high the drone can go, how far the drone can go, and the speed of the drone. When you get it initially, it's going to be set default to beginner mode. You can adjust it to a top distance flight of, like, I believe it was 1,600 feet. So getting around half a mile, which is awesome. And basically, like any other drone, guys, you're going to be limited to 400 feet of altitude. guys, so what did you guys think of the BWINE F7 Mini? I had a great time with it. A few of the things that I liked about it is, number one, the simplicity of it. The simplicity was easier than probably any drone I've ever had. Once you got the BWINE app on your phone, it basically prompts you to everything that you need to do to get flight ready. It will support up to 128 gig micro SD card. I just got a little 8 gig in there now, but going from the F7 to the F7 Mini, yeah, the stability of the camera was better on the F7 because it did have that 3-axis gimbal, but of course it's a lot more money, it's a lot bigger. This drone goes about a half mile. Benefits, you don't have to register it with the FAA. It's underweight, under class, so that's pretty cool. It had plenty of pep, responded very well to controls, didn't give me any issues with flyaway. Follow me mode worked great, circle mode worked good. I didn't try the waypoints, but judging by how everything else worked, I would say it probably works just as well. Like I said, half-mile range. It does have beginner mode, so you can, control your distance and your height and your speed. That's another great thing for a beginner drone. The battery, guys, the battery took about an hour and a half to charge initially, but we got well over 30 minutes of flight time with one battery. Actually, there's still 1 bar left on it. They are intelligent batteries, so you'll be able to tell exactly how much you got left. And the sound of a drone turning on still is awesome to me. Can't beat it, guys. So like I said, after over 30 minutes of flight, it still had a little bit of battery left, but it gives you a low battery warning, and it will take over. It has auto return to home if you ever lose signal, your battery dies on you, whatever. It does have intelligent return to home, so you're not going to lose your drone, so that's a good deal. The drone flew great, stable, took really good video. The stability obviously is the only issue you're going to have with it, with no gimbal on it. Other than that, the pictures were taken in 4K. They look pretty awesome. The video, you can drop down to 2K if you want with the video, if you want a faster frame rate. But other than that, guys, excellent drone for the money. Definitely a thumbs up for this one. If you want to check it out, obviously I'll leave you a link in the description. We reviewed the F7, which is the larger version. I'll link to that as well. So if you guys, if you want to spend a little more money, another great drone. All right, guys. Hope you had an awesome Labor Day. And until next time, guys, happy bashing.